Hey, what's going on? It's B from B Love and Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card. This pick a card is on no contact. What is going on? What messages does your person have for you? You guys are not in communication at this time. Let's say you guys have each other blocked, or it's just been a few years, there's a separation, or what have you. We're going to figure this out. So, pile number one, I'm going to give you Lavender Love Dreams Oracle for number one. Number two, you're going to have Jukebox Love Oracle. And pile number three, you're going to have Painted Love Messages Oracle. These are all for sale. Well, not this one. These two are for sale down in my description box on my Etsy shop. I hope that you can check them out. So let's dive into your messages 1, 2, 3. If you need more time, please take a moment to figure out which pile is really drawing you in, and all the timestamps will be below. And let me know that you stopped by putting hearts and emojis down in the comments. I'm trying to pump out those love readings every single day in honor of Valentine's era. Not era, but it's, yeah, we're going into the love, but I like to talk about love every single day. But in honor of Valentine's Day, I would love to cater to those who are needing these messages. So I'll see you over in the piles. Number one, you're first. Okay, number one, thank you for being here. So I'm using the Lavender Love Dreams Oracle. This is for sale on my Etsy shop. This also comes with a free PDF file so that you can help bond with the deck, and there's a lot of cool spreads and reading ideas. So check out my Etsy if you're interested. So I like to use this as a tarot for whatever we get into when it comes to love. So let's figure this out. Pile number one, I'm shuffling for your energy. Think of your person while we shuffle. Pile number one, no contact. Please let me describe the person's energy. There's no contact with you. How are they dealing with this no contact? How is your person dealing with the fact that you guys are no longer in communication? Number one, crystal ball, clear outlook on the future. And the shadow side is assumptions and fears about the future. So I'm going to keep going to see how it fits, because we do have the upside positive message, but then we also have the reversal meaning. So I want to see what this exactly means. Please let me clarify the crystal ball. How is your person doing since you guys are no longer in contact? What is their energy? Please help me clarify the crystal ball. Alright. You have disco ball. Alright. This tells me that they are very at peace. They're very much at peace with this decision. You guys are not in contact, but they're okay with that. They moved on. It's interesting. You have two balls here. Crystal ball and the disco ball. So things are more clear. Things are more tangible. Like, what I mean by that is they have a grasp, they have control over their life now. And look, they're having fun, they're doing their thing. So even though, you might be feeling, maybe you're feeling bad that you guys are not in contact. Maybe you're feeling bad because you think your person's feeling bad. I don't think you should feel bad about this connection not having not being okay. So you shouldn't feel bad that you guys are not in contact right now, because your person's not. You should move on as well. So disco ball, if you decipher it, look how fun. Look, see the lights. The person's able to shine brighter because they're not in contact, and it could be this is how you're feeling. You're able to shine brighter because you're not in contact with this person. So it's a mutual thing here. So free spirit, pleasure, and amusement. This person's having fun. They're getting themselves out there. Their light is shining. They have moved on. And I think that if you haven't moved on, you should consider doing so, because this person, they're not considering your feelings. You need to consider your own feelings. Do what makes you happy. How can you be a free spirit? How can you go and follow your light, follow your dreams? How can you go chase clarity? Chase clarity. Chase it. How can you find closure? How can you find clarity? Go chase that. What does that mean for you? Moving on away from this person? Finding a new person, a new lover, but you healing first? So I could say that this energy also, it can be one-sided. Maybe you're feeling like you miss your person, but you see a person having fun. You see a person living it up and doing their thing. And meanwhile, you're here, you're like, crap, man, but I need closure. So how can you find closure within your person? Within the connection that you had with your person? How can you do that? Can you contact them and say, unless you're blocked, if this person has blocked you, then it's going to be difficult, right? But if there's a way to contact, maybe you can say, look, I'm needing closure, I'm needing answers. What went wrong in our connection? Help me move on so I can be happy like you. Please give me that. Like, you can say, please, I need to, maybe not begging, because you don't want to come across like you're desperate or like you're stroking their ego and that they hold that control and power over you, right? No. You want to say, look, I'm just crossing my T's, dotting my I's. I need to close this chapter with you so I can move on. So what went wrong so I can learn? That's how you can say it. So I can learn. So I can improve. So that's how we're using that Lavender Love Dreams Oracle. All right. So the next thing here is messages. What messages are on their hearts? Number 1, what messages do they have for you? If they can contact you and let you know, what messages do they have for you? I do wish you well. This person, they don't have consideration for your feelings, but they do hope that you can move on. They hope that you can, too, find someone who will make you happy. So it's kind of like, in a way, it's like they don't have consideration for your feelings in a sense where it's like, no, I don't want to be with you because you feel bad for me, or because I don't want to be with you because you're wanting me back. I don't want to be with you because of how you're feeling for me. I want to be with you because I want to be with you. So, it's good. You don't want them to be with you because you're feeling like you miss them, or you don't want them to be with you because of how you're feeling only. You want them to want to be with you, not out of obligation or out of pity. So if you want them to be in your direction, like come in your direction and come back with you, maybe there's some kind of what's it called? Some kind of reconciliation you guys can have, like coming together, talking about it, see where it takes you. Maybe you guys can just stay friends, but at least you're cordial and civilized, and there's no tension, no animosity anymore. So, let's see. Pile number 1, what messages would they like to tell you if they could? At that moment, I just didn't care. Wow. So, what went down between you guys, if this person broke your heart, and maybe that's why you guys are not in contact and you guys are separated. It could be that, look, at this time they didn't care. They weren't considering your feelings. And it's kind of like I have to go back to what I said. They don't consider your feelings. They're doing them. They're doing them. They're trying to make themselves happy. But they do wish you well. They don't want you to be unhappy while they're happy. But they also don't want to be the person to make you happy because they want to do other things, So I'm sorry to say that they have moved on already. They're just, it's like they're not looking backwards, they're looking forward. And that's what you should do. You should look forward. Achieve your own happiness. Chase happiness for yourself. There's no happiness with this person, I don't believe. So, let me see. I'm gonna go with tarot real quick. So tarot messages. What is the energy around this connection? No contact. Pile number one. What is the energy around this pile's situation? What is the energy? Pile number one. Page of Wands. Wow, you got the Page of Swords as well at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I think, and then the Ten of Pentacles. I think what's happening here is that you're gonna, yeah, Page of Swords. You need to find closure revolving this connection. So you need to have a conversation with your person. Page of Swords, seeking answers. You know, like, if this person ghosted you and you're like, what the F? What did I do? What didn't I do? It's nothing to do with you, right? This is all them. But you still need answers so you can move forward. And not think, what if, coulda, shoulda, woulda. What if I have a chance? What if, no, you don't want any of that stuff. Because that's going to keep you still. It's going to keep you stuck. So Page of Wands, finding a reason to move on. What's your reason? Page of Wands. What drives you? What fuels your fire? What makes you happy? What will help you climb up the ladder, climb up the tree? Page of Swords. Information, clarity. That's what's going to help you climb up the tree. Clarity on the situation. Having a conversation with this person, but maybe giving them some space. Maybe they don't want to talk just yet. But then you can revisit this at some point. Let's see. I'm going to use a Feelings in Bloom Oracle. This is also for sale in my shop. Okay. What is the energy surrounding this connection? Okay, so what is the energy surrounding your person, actually? The person that you're asking about? You guys are not in contact. What is their energy revolving this matter? Unhappy. I will rise. So I think that's what they were feeling. Yep, antisocial. They don't want to talk right now. That's what they were feeling. They were not happy in this connection with you, so they had to leave, or they had to break away, or they had to ghost. They shouldn't have done it that way. They should have been more mature. The pages are not very mature. This is like, you know, potential energy. This is very youthful energy. They should have done it better, but, you know, they're learning. But look, they had to find their own happiness, their own joy. And that's why they decided to part ways, or just, you know, remove themselves from this relationship. Antisocial, yeah, they didn't want to talk anymore. They didn't want to, it's kind of like they didn't, okay, it was like, it's crystal clear that this relationship was not making them happy, or it wasn't going anywhere. That's what they thought. That this relationship wouldn't go anywhere, that it wouldn't make them happy long term. So then they, in return, or that, so what they do is they change the energy. Look, they're unhappy. How do they get themselves out? Rising, removing themselves from this connection. And they didn't know how to do it the other way. They didn't know how to do it a mature way. So they just left, or, you know, with unfinished business. There's a lack of clarity. There's clarity on their part, but for you, you don't have it. They never was able to give you those answers, unfortunately. So you gotta, you know, give them space. But then, you know, once the dust has settled and things are clearer, maybe you guys can invite each other out to like a cup of coffee and just have a conversation. Don't do it via text, only because the tone can be lost. You know, like, you won't know if the person is angry or if they're being sarcastic. It's better to do it face to face, eye to eye. Let's see what the love song is surrounding this energy. This is the Jukebox Love Oracle. What is the song surrounding this energy? Going forward. What can you look forward to as far as this energy? Will there be reconciliation? Will you be able to move on? What is the energy surrounding this connection? What can you look forward to? It must have been love, but it's over now. So there's some ending coming. Yeah, there's an ending coming here. So you're going to find your closure. And that's how you're going to be able to end this chapter. And you have just a friend. You guys will be able to remain cordial. Remain civilized adults who can actually come across each other in the grocery store and not feel like there's tension. So I'm sorry that you guys are not in contact. But you know, my thing is, like, you dodged a dagger, a bullet. You dodged problems and a half. Like, if you would have been down this road with this person would have broken your heart. Because this person was not happy. This person was not considering your feelings. I'm telling you, this person was not thinking about you. They were thinking about themselves. That's why they did what they did, and they removed themselves from the situation. Or maybe that's why you had to remove yourself from the situation, because they weren't giving you what you were looking for in a relationship. So it's a good thing that they think that things happened the way they did, because who knows what would have happened 5 years, 10 years down the line, when you would have invested some more time, more love, more money, maybe had a family with this person, if you don't have one already. Things could have been more complex and painful. So, you know, the universe was like, you know what, this isn't working. So while it doesn't work, let's remove this. So thank you for watching. Let me know if this resonates. If not, then it's not your story. Do keep in mind that I do offer personal readings over on my Etsy. And this is, you know, not a prediction. This is like changing energy. Things can improve. Things can stay the same. Going on pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. If you chose the Jukebox Love Oracle, then awesome. Beautiful. So I have pick a card playlists down below. So I'm going to use my Lavender Love Dreams. I use it as like a tarot to help, you know, start the foundation, bring the foundation together and figure out what this energy speaks about. So when it comes to no contact with you and your person, let's figure out what is happening around the energy. Like, how are they doing now that you guys are not communicating? And then we're going to use other oracles and a tarot also. This is a Lavender Love Dreams for sale on my Etsy shop. Okay, pile number 2. New message, new people, new energy. Alright. What is happening? You got no contact here. How does your person feel about this no contact? Pile number 2, how does your person feel about there not being contact with you? Pile number 2. Games. Please help me clarify this, games. Please help me clarify this, games. How do they feel? How does your person feel, pile 2, now that there's no contact with you? Cupcake. My gosh, cupcake. This is a good card. Good card. And then you have engagement. So this comes with a free PDF guidebook if you want to bond with your deck. This does help you bond. Alright. So, and there's lots of spreads to go with this. Alright, so alright, so your person feels like now they can play. Now that there's no contact with you, now they have freedom to do what they want to do and play. They can be free. They can, they like themselves for who they are. This is very playful energy. And they're available to offer love to someone else. But not right away. This is about them finding themselves. This is about them playing the field. This is about them exploring their needs, their wants more. They weren't able to do that before because, you know, out of respect for you. Now they're able to you know, chase their dreams, chase people, have fun. They couldn't do that before, like I said, out of respect for you. They are very faithful. They're not a player. We got the games here, but that's not player energy. In my eyes, it's more like, how can I explore? How can I have fun? How can I chase my own happiness, my dreams? How can I see what's out there? I gotta see what's out there. Games. It says rest, relaxation, and the good life. Yeah, now they can live the good life. Now they feel like they can, because they were trying to do what was right when they were in a connection with you. So then you have Cupcake here, liking yourself for who you are. So that's them liking the single life, having fun, liking what they see in themselves. Maybe they couldn't, maybe they didn't feel like they could be themselves when they were in a relationship, because they were considering their feelings so much that they kind of put their own needs and their wants on the back burner. And whilst they're doing their thing, they're gearing up for another committed relationship. So they're getting this out of their system and ready to find love again. So it's kind of like they're healing, they're having fun, doing them, and they're ready for a real relationship again. Relationships and sexual needs. Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I'm doing whatever I gotta do. I'm having my fun, having my cake, eating it too, perhaps. Okay, let's get back to business. Let me go back and look again, see if I can find love for real, again. So that's what I'm getting for that. So let's see what I'm going to use my Feelings in Bloom Oracle. This talks about the feelings, what energy they're in. You can do energy checks in with this deck, both negative and positive attributes. Very balanced. Okay. What is the energy surrounding your person? Since you guys are not in contact, please help me. Pile number 2. What is the energy surrounding your person now that you guys are not in contact? First one, insecure. Okay. I embrace my imperfections. What's it called? Valuable, vulnerable. I establish healthy boundaries. And last one, mysterious. There's more to me than what you see. Wow. So if you don't see the synchronicities here, I'll explain. They're choosing themselves over you, or they chose themselves over you to figure out what was going on. It's like some kind of baggage that they were dealing with, some heaviness. What's going to happen now? What's the outlook? What's going to happen now that there's no contact? What can you look forward to? Pile number 2. 10 of Pentacles. So they're finding their joy. They're going to find either another person who can accept them for who they are and be like them, be with them, build a family with them. And you're going to be happy for them. And I feel like you knew something all along. It's just that you love this person so much that you don't want to see it. You don't want to take the glasses off either. They say ignorance is bliss. It's comfortable. It's not really bliss. Not really. Eventually the bliss dissipates and you're like, oh crap, now I see things. And then it's like a deer in headlights. You have that, oh my gosh, and that can be painful, that change. Anyway, it's a temporary bliss energy, then eventually reality kicks in. Look, 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to have happiness. You and your person will. You guys are going to be able to coexist together as friends, as colleagues, or, if you have children, you guys can come together, raise your children still be on the same page, just in different books, All right, let's see what your Jukebox Love Oracle here. Let's see what this wants to say. What is the energy? What can you look forward to going forward with your person? Don't let go. Don't let go. So it's like, don't give up on me. I'm still going to be there for you, in a friendship capacity or as a father or mother of your children. Don't give up on me. I'm still the same person, just evolved, better version of myself, and I know what I want right now. So you could be feeling bitter. Like, look, you give love a bad name. But your person didn't anticipate this. Your person didn't want this to go down. Your person was holding on for dear life, trying to make this connection work, trying to make this love work, trying to help make you happy. They were putting you first for so long, And then it's kind of like they couldn't do it anymore, you know? They couldn't, like, it's like they were going up the creek without a paddle anymore. They were sacrificing their own happiness for you. And then it turned into resentment, or it turned into hate, or it turned into bitterness, like you not being able to stand your person anymore, not understanding them anymore, feeling like, yeah, you give love a bad name, you know, thinking that they were doing things wrong, or everything that they did for you was not, you know, up to par, or everything was just, they couldn't make you happy anymore. And that could have turned into bitterness. It could have turned into anger. It could have turned into, you know, yeah, hate, or just you not feeling like you recognize each other anymore, because your person was trying their best, you know. So I think you guys might have anger still lurking, but that won't be for long. I think because you will understand your person. Maybe this message will help you, or maybe you'll have your own awakening and you'll see the bigger picture. Maybe you guys will be able to, you know, cross paths again and have that heart-to-heart conversation. Let's see. What messages would your person want to tell you? What messages want to come through for pile number 2? What messages want to come through for pile number 2? The person you're not in contact with. Person fantasizes about you, so this tells me that they probably feel bad about how things went down. They probably miss you. They probably miss the memories you both shared. They probably miss when things were good. What else is on their heart when it comes to you and them? What is on their heart? Oh, you've been caught. It could be, all right, the truth is out of the bag. Everything's on the table. Now you know me. Now you know what I've been going through. So it could be that they have confessed something to you, or you have learned this on your own. Learned something about them that they probably didn't understand or know until they had that wake-up call. Maybe you knew something all along. Let's just say that, you know, you find out that they are gay, or they have another relationship with someone else, but they didn't know how to tell you. Or maybe they were married before and you just found that out, but it's been a long time since they've been with that person. You know, like little secrets here and there, because you do have the mystery card, so they could have lived another life. Like maybe they had secrets, maybe they were with someone else. Maybe they had children and you're just finding out. But look, somebody finding out the truth here. Maybe that's you, maybe that's them. My angel, you forgot your wings tonight, so they're feeling guilty. There's some kind of, like, I know what I did was wrong. I know it. There's nothing I can do but move forward. They understand the pain they have caused. Your love is hot. Give me all you've got. So they do have love for you still. It might not be in the way that you want it to be. And then sometimes I hear your voice in my head. That can be that lingering disappointment feeling, you know, like something in their minds playing over and over that you would say that would trigger them, or that would make them feel bad about what went down. So this person, I can see them having little reminders of you everywhere they go, out of guilt or out of how things, you know, changed between you both. It's kind of like they feel bad, they miss you. But at the same time, they have to do what's right for them, you know? They have to live to be who they are meant to be. Now, the other side of this could be you found out something about yourself. And your person felt this, and they felt like they had to break up with you. Only so that you can discover yourself. Only so that you would be happy. So that you wouldn't string them along. It's kind of like, hey, I'll do you a favor, I'll break up with you so that you don't have to break up with me, or so that you don't have to feel bad about us not working out. So I relieve you of, you know, wanting to be there for me as my girlfriend, as my boyfriend. You know, so it's kind of like maybe this is a mutual thing, but there's still some heaviness here because of You know, there's like, it's like unfinished business. Like you didn't get to be with this person the way you wanted to, or your person didn't get to be with you the way they wanted to be with you. So it's kind of like, oh, it's like frustration. Yeah. So let me see. Do I have a tarot? All right, I'm gonna pull another love song. Will you guys ever be able to be friends? Be cordial? Will your relationship ever improve, you and your person? Pile number 2. Close to you. Yeah, you guys will have closeness. You guys will be able to be civilized. You'll be able to break bread together. You'll be able to see each other without hating each other, or without there feeling tension. And then you have the battlefield card. So after obstacles, will you be able to be in the same room again without tension? After some obstacles, after conversations, you know, tricky conversations or painful conversations were had. So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. This was kind of heavy, but I wish you luck and love. You got this, okay? If this didn't work out, it's kind of like you can, you know, that person can go and do their thing. Someone else can have them, because you have somebody else to engage with. You have somebody else who will give you your undivided attention, give you their undivided attention, give you their unconditional love. So if that ex of yours or whoever you're lost contact with, if they don't want to be the person for you, that's fine. You got somebody else to entertain. You have other people to welcome into your life. So out with the old and with the new. Start focusing on your heart. Start welcoming in new energy for new love. Okay, friend? I know you can find somebody better. So thank you so much. You have a beautiful day. All the decks that I used will be in my description box under my Etsy shop. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, what's going on? Pile number 3. Hello, you chose Painted Love. Thank you for being here. Let me know that you stopped by putting 3 in the comments. So if you're new, please subscribe. I also have a pick a card playlist. I have personal readings in my Etsy shop. Hope that I can service you and help you with your path, whatever path you may be on. I would love to help you out. Check out my Etsy link down below. So I'm going to use, to start with this reading, for the foundation, I'm going to use the Lavender Love Dreams. This is also for sale on my Etsy shop, and I have a PDF guidebook to go with this. So pile number 3, you have no contact with your person. How are they feeling about that? Pile number 3. Pile number 3, how is your person feeling? Person in question, how are they feeling knowing that there's no contact between you both? How are they perceiving this? Oh crap. Vampire. You have Vampire here. Oh snap, you got, oh wow, okay, wait, 1 second. That came out after Feather, Farewell Journey, and Vampire. Let me see. Okay. Okay, pile number 3, this group in particular, okay, so I think your person, okay, I don't know how to break this to you. So this person of yours is on the right path now that there's no contact. It's kind of like pile number 1, but not quite. So yeah, this person, there's no contact, and this person is trying to move through this energy, through this heaviness, you know, knowing that there's nothing left for you both right now. They're moving through that. They're feeling more connected to their spirit, to spirituality. They feel like they're on the right course. They're taking the right course of action. They're on the right journey. They feel like they're more in alignment right now. They're following their higher purpose. That feather energy. This is like the divine spirituality. You know, it's like the message is coming through and they're paying more attention. So there's no contact, and they're okay with that. I feel that they felt that they were draining you of your energy, draining you of your time, wasting your time. Or maybe this is how they felt towards you. Like being with you was keeping them back, holding them back, period. Their spirit wanted to do something else, but being with you, not saying that you held them back. I'm saying their love for you held them back. Them wanting to be your person held them back. Them wanting to make you happy held them back. They were, in a sense, feeling drained because they were trying to make you happy. They were trying to do what, society wanted them to do. And so now that there's no contact, now they feel like there's no heaviness here. Now they feel like they can move forward. There's nothing anchoring them down. So they're on the path to finding happiness, finding themselves. A desire for worldly pleasures. So they have a desire and they're following that. They couldn't do that before. Number one, because of the feelings they had for you. Number two, out of respect. Number three, because maybe there was other things in the way. Maybe it was complicated. Maybe you guys have children. Maybe you guys had a house together. Maybe there's a lot of money involved. Maybe there was other influences. So they couldn't really do that. They couldn't part ways when they wanted to. But now, and then they eventually was able to part ways or ghost or whatever. And I feel that they feel more happier now. And the other thing could be that they're happier for you. They're happier that you have received happiness or that you have found happiness because they felt like they were pulling you back as well. Like you guys were like, not on purpose, but it was like you were putting your needs on the back burner to make your person happy, sacrificing what your wants for your person, and your person was doing the same. So then you guys were both like draining each other in that way, where you're like, you're like sucking the life out of yourself to make your person happy. Or your person was doing the same. Or you guys were just depending on each other so much that nobody was happy. But now that's done. You guys can move forward. Both of you. So it's not just him or her moving forward, it's you too. What is the energy surrounding the future of your connection, your friendship, whatever you have? What is the energy surrounding of what's to be between you both? Pile number 3. What is the energy surrounding what could be between you both? Inadequate. I am worthy. I am enough. So if there was a lack, you guys are fulfilling that lack, that need within yourselves, within this friendship that you guys will have. If you guys are, you don't have a friendship and you're missing each other, maybe you guys will come back together as friends. Learn to coexist as friends. Resourceful. See, look, knowing their purpose. They know their purpose now. You will know your purpose. And you got the hate card here. I release heavy burdens on my heart. See, look at that. Releasing, oh my gosh. You got the vampire, releasing the vampire draining energy. Releasing hate on the heart. Bitterness, sadness, tension. Moving forward. There's a lot of dark energy, right? You guys are moving past this. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. What is the outcome of this no contact? What is the outcome? It's kind of like you will find understanding within each other. That's why there will be no more hate, no more tension. 8 of Swords here. Wow, look at that. 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. You're coming out of this. Maybe that's how you're feeling right now. Feeling stuck. Feeling trapped. You're feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do without this person. I don't know what direction I'm heading. I don't know if we can ever be friends. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. You're coming out of that. This is like old energy. So no more 8 of Swords and no more 9 of Swords. And you can be thinking about this now. You can be like so stressed out. But it's dissipating. I will clarify. Yeah, you're losing sleep. You're feeling like you're missing this person. There's a lot of mourning, a lot of, it's like a death happening here in your heart. But then you move past it. The sun is still there. The sun. You got the sunflower. Yeah, we're going to clarify. Please help me clarify the Eight of Swords. This is my Jukebox Love Oracle. My Feelings in Bloom Oracle with all the flowers. For sale on Etsy. Okay. Please help me clarify this Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? For pile number 3's person. For the energy you both have regarding no contact. Don't you forget about me. Look at that. So it's, look, you remove, see, this is what I'm saying. You're removing the swords. You're moving on. This is of the past. And your person's like, don't forget about me. Don't forget what the history that we have. Don't forget that we've been through so much. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Please help me clarify the Nine of Swords. Or the energy surrounding you and your person. Weak. So Nine of Swords, this is you having those sleepless nights. Like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do without this person. I'm feeling weak in the knees. Yeah, it could be that you still have a sensitive spot for your person. So you guys are going to move on without each other, but still having love for each other, having respect and understanding, maybe even becoming friends. The dynamic changing in your relationship, but this person will always have a soft spot in your heart, a sensitive spot, a special place in your heart, where if they were to say, take me back, you'd be like, yes, when, or vice versa. They will always be there for you, vice versa. So, let's see what else. Pile number 3, no contact. What about it? There's no contact. What messages would they like to tell you? Pile number 3. Pile number 3, what messages would your person like to tell you if they could? This is my Painted Love Oracle, mixed in with the Shadows Oracle from another creator. I'll have everything linked below. What would your person want to tell you if they could? When we first met, I thought my life would change. And this could say that they, knowing you has changed their lives. Has changed their life. Return to me, my love. So this is interesting. It's kind of like if you were to say, take me back, they'd be like, sure, when? But then you're back at square one. This is all going to repeat. And same thing for you. You might feel reluctant to just go back with them because it's safe. It's familiar. But then you're back at square one again. I know more. Look, I know more than you might think. I don't trust you. This could say I don't trust myself. I want to be with you, but I know I'm not supposed to be with you. I know you want to be with me, but I don't trust that I can make you happy, or I don't trust myself to be the person that you want me to be. So it can be like you not trusting yourself, or your person not trusting you to be honest with yourself, because they know that you're not happy. So even though you say yes, you want to be with them, they know that you have to be honest with yourself, follow your own dreams, follow your own heart. It's like they still want to be with you, but they know that this is not possible because of whatever reason. So that's what I'm getting right now. Look, you got love letter, receiving good news. So this is going to dissipate. This is going to change this energy. This energy is going to shift. You guys are going to see the sun again. It's just that you might have to go through some headaches, some hard times, some, heavy conversations to be able to get to that good point, good place in your relationship, in your friendship. Let me know if you want something more personal. Check out all my testimonials on my personal readings, and the Etsy link will be down below for my decks as well. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you well, and may you find closure and clarity in your heart. I hope that you can move past this, okay? Thank you for your time.